back, this is Golden Chocobo with more Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. I'm joined as always by our champions, Fred, Sheska, and Stefan. When we last left off, I got myself a gold chocobo and you raced it up against Joe, who was quite disappointing. He's usually better than that, but he did not want to show up for the fight that I showed him off in. However, I neglected to show off one last thing that has changed in the gold saucer, so I figured while I was still here, I would show it off. We're back in the round square. We're gonna go on a gondola ride. It's 3 GP. I got plenty right now. We will ride it. Yes, we will. Yes, it is my first time riding with it on it. I have never ridden on this before, especially not on a date with Sheska. You'll be able to see all the different areas of Gold Saucer on this ride, so please just sit back and enjoy a lovely view you won't see anywhere else. This attraction can only accommodate 2 passengers, so one of you please wait over there. So I have a choice. I can bring Sheska or Stefan. Sheska, you're gonna have to sit this one out. Stefan needs his time in the sun. Enjoy the sights of Gold Saucer. So into the gondola we go. Now this is more or less going to start out very similar. I forgot he poses like that. I don't think I knew he posed like that actually. It starts off very similar to how the dates start. You know, we get the same little full motion videos here to start, something that we will see more of. I am working on the date still working on getting that done. I'm just gonna hold it because nobody says anything, so I'm just gonna hold looking out the window so we can always look out the window as we see the chocobos run on by. Stefan refuses to look at Fred these days. It's kind of a strained relationship between them, really. That was a giant golden Dio statue. And he apparently likes having balloons for breasts. Then we get to see the play. At that point, they're no longer man boobs. They are full-on breasts. Those were huge. But now we can't see all the other squares that we couldn't see in the date. Because we're too busy doing all that damn talking. Stefan's not like that though. And that's it. So we got to see, I think, 3 little full motion videos there that we have not seen before. I'm not sure if I've ever seen them before myself. I've played this game a lot. But I just never came back here. It never occurred to me that they would add something new, but they did. With that done, it is finally time to show off what Lymia can do for us. Our first destination on our shiny gold Lymia is here, northeast of Mideel, southeast of Midgar. Let me show it off a little bit more clearly here. Now you might be wondering, why did I wait until I got a gold chocobo if I'm just gonna land on the airship? The problem is that I need to actually go this way. And you can't do that unless you have a colored chocobo. And by colored, I mean specifically blue, black, or gold. Green isn't going to be good enough for you here, unfortunately. But since we do have the gold chocobo, we can go anywhere on the world map that we want. Onto shallow water, up mountains, even though that's kind of more of a cliff. That kind of counts for mountains. Even on the ocean. We can go anywhere we want on our chocobo, and he just kind of waddles in the ocean. He just kind of floats there. What our destination is, though, is a cave that we could not get to. You cannot land the high wind on dirt. It has to be on grass, if you remember. So this little destination here was cut off to us for quite some time. Let's head into the cave, see what all the fuss is about. What have I been desiring? Over the course of many years, Mako energy crystallizes into materia, and we receive the Quadra Magic Materia. This is an awesome materia. So good. It is a blue materia, support materia. Just like Elemental, MP Turbo, Magic Counter, and Counter that I have here. So it does need to be paired with something. I'm gonna get rid of Shield. It's leveled up enough as it is. But let's say I had Ultima, and I wanted to pair it with Ultima. What would that mean? Ultima's actually a really good example. When I pair it with Ultima, I use that magic 4 times in 1 turn. It's so good. It's so good. Now, because it works very similarly to an all materia, I do need to level it up in order to use that magic 4 times across turns. So I can only use it 4 times in 1 turn per battle at this level now, but should I get it a high enough level, then I can use it pretty much as often as I want. Because I can't imagine too many things would survive. What would it be? 20 Ultimas? No, that would be ridiculous. Let's equip it. I'm gonna need to level this thing up. But that's our first destination down. Now, I'm going to attempt something here that I probably shouldn't. So, let me get back on my Chocobo. Let me show you at least how you can get back onto the airship. How did I get here and bring my Chocobo along, you might be wondering? Because it's not connected to the mainland at all. You can't get in a fight on a Chocobo. So I could have ran here, but the high wind, I feel, is a lot faster. Let me get the map up a little bit here. What you do is just walk up to it and press the OK button. And then when you descend, out pops the Chocobo. It works very simply and wonderfully. Let me try to get that glitch done. I think I have the glitch down. I am in the high wind, facing south. I am ever so close to the cliff here, and I'm up in the air. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to hit the X button to land. While I'm landing though, I'm going to hold the square button and left. As a result, out pops Fred on the sand. As you can see here, the high wind kind of landed on the cliff itself. Now as a result, I can kind of run down here. I can't actually climb up, so if you want to get out of here, you have to get back on the high wind. I know I haven't been using square before, but let's use this opportunity now that it's needed for this glitch to show off what it does, which is it kind of moves the high wind in a direction that doesn't quite make physical sense. I'm sure this breaks several laws of physics, but I'm okay with that. I didn't want to use this glitch until, well, I didn't want to use this glitch at all, but I did want to show it off so that I could show you how it is done. I was gonna get the gold Chocobo anyway. I might as well wait until I had her in order to get the Quadra Magic Materia. So that is how you can do the glitch if you don't want to get the gold Chocobo. But this is the only thing that you'll be able to get without it. Our next destination is actually going to be on the western continent of Wutai. I just happen to be here because I think it's going to be the fastest. You don't actually need a gold Chocobo for this either. If you have a green or a black Chocobo, this will work as well depending on where you land. Of course, if you want to go with them, it would probably be best if you landed on the Wutai continent. But what we want to do is let's actually point the direction we want to go. We want to go right here. This is another cave, if I could actually show it off. There it is. There is another cave that I want to go to right here on the eastern part of the Wutai continent. Let's get off and see what is inside. Here we have a big shiny yellow materia. Command, maybe? Over the course of many years, Mako energy will crystallize into materia. And we have received the Mime Materia. This is also a very, very good materia. Pretty much everything that we're going to get is very good. Except for maybe one. This materia, I don't even know if I need to level this up. I don't need to level up Chocobo Lure. That's probably for damn sure. Here is Mime. No, I don't need to level it up. It mimes. It does exactly what you would expect it to do. Whatever the last action was, I believe just by your party members, it will repeat. So let's say I just casted 4 Ultimas using Quadra Magic on a different party member. I can have this party member mime it. How awesome is that? I don't even need the materia. Things are working out quite well in the bonus videos. I'll meet you at the next destination. Our third destination with Lymia is going to take us north of North Coral. But I wanted to go west first because I want to show off Lymia's mountain climbing abilities. Look how awesome that is. Mountains mean nothing to Lymia. Just whatever, we will ride wherever we need to go. Where we need to go, though, is north of North Coral to this cave hidden right here. Well, I always get off on the left. I always think I get off on the right. Either way, we are going to head inside, and here we get a large, independent materia. Over the course of many years, Mako energy crystallizes into materia, and we have received the... I've always called it HP2MP materia. That's how I've always referred to it. It could be like HP exchange with MP. I don't know. They didn't write it out so I could figure out how to pronounce it. It's easy to type out, though. Either way, this is a materia that I don't particularly like. I even Googled it. What are the uses of this? What is the point of this? And as far as I could tell, only one person came up with anything close to a good explanation of why to use this materia. What this materia does is it exchanges your HP and MP. It says levels, but it just means your HP and MP. So if I were to use this on Fred, Fred would then have 642 HP, but he would have 6,082 MP. Why? Why? I love that they would try to give me so much MP in the game, but really, like, one hit from a boss and that's it for Fred. I don't know. I don't really see the point of it. Somebody did say, though, because I did Google search this, what's the point of it? That if you want to try to increase your limit gauge, if you're looking to use your limit breaks a lot, this is a good materia to have because the limit gauge grows. It fills up based on the percentage of your HP that goes down. So, of course, if I've got 6,000 HP, it takes a huge hit in order to make that limit gauge fill up. But if I only have 642 HP, you know, I only need maybe a couple hits from the same enemy. Either way, I probably won't be using that. I don't even know if I want to level that up. I might, but having less than 1,000 HP does not really excite me too much. We have one more destination in mind, and this is going to be a big one.